Hi, welcome to today's daily resilience training. Today is Monday, June 27th, 2022, and today is my wedding anniversary. So I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful husband and say happy anniversary, happy 12 years, 12 of the best years of my life. And even though my husband will most likely not be watching this video, just putting that out into the universe is a positive. And I'm going to share with you why that is, because this is a part of the exercise that we are actually going to do together today. An exercise that is a part of the book that we are going to be going through together the entire month of July. And that book is Heal Your Self Esteem, Recovery from Addictive Thinking. And this is what I would call an oldie but a goodie, in that this book has been around a long time. Let me look and see officially. It was first published in 1991. And what I love about this book is that it was actually published in Deerfield Beach by Bryan Robinson. And Deerfield Beach is the town that's just next to where I live. So I think that this gentleman, although I've never met him, may be local to where I live. So I'm very happy to be supporting his book and also sharing it with you because it is amazing. I love it. It's wonderful. And you are going to love it too. And this video, just so you know, I am going to be sharing it on my YouTube channel tomorrow. So you are, of course, always the first and foremost to see it. And I'm speaking of my membership community. So once a month, I share what I'm going to be talking about for the next month in case there are people who would like to join the private membership area where I share this information privately. It's not posted publicly to my YouTube channel, except for the first video right before the month begins, like this one, where I'm sharing with you a little bit about the book and also that this exists, that this is something that you can participate in. So just to tell you a little bit about this book. So it starts with the back cover, which asks, do you have low self-esteem? And first of all, anyone who is experiencing addiction or in the early recovery phase of addiction is experiencing low self-esteem, because this is an experience. Addiction is an experience that creates low self-esteem because we do things, we say things that we normally would not say or do had we not been under the influence. And so we're not able to live according to our true selves, according to our true values. And that's probably one of the most painful, at least for me, parts of experiencing an addiction, is that you are not able to be your true self and live according to your true values. So it creates low self-esteem. Are you afraid of what tomorrow may bring? Do you blame others for your own unhappiness? Again, qualities that are very common for people who are experiencing addiction or in the early recovery phase to be experiencing. And then it goes on to say, if you've answered yes to any of the above questions, you may be an addictive thinker. Many of us find ourselves falling into the addictive thinking trap, where the voices in our head are constantly making us miserable. And we can't stop the addictive negative thoughts because of our low self-esteem. So this is where you can be experiencing this struggle, this addictive thinking, without necessarily experiencing a substance use disorder, because there are plenty of people out there who are struggling with this addictive thinking. And it's also been said that substance use disorders are a thinking disorder, which they are, because it's a brain disease and it impacts the way in which we think. It impacts our minds. And so much of the recovery process is about reprogramming those negative thoughts, that negative mindset, those neural pathways that are impacting the way that we think and creating suffering. And Dr. Robinson goes on to share the 10 principles for healing. An innovative, positive approach to recovery are integrated into this book to provide a new attitude to your life with simple processes and techniques for recovery. Achieve a full and satisfying life now by healing your past low self-esteem with Bryan Robinson's new book, Heal Your Self Esteem, Recovery from Addictive Thinking. Obviously, it's not a new book I just shared with you. It's an old book, but it's a great book. And so the 10 principles for healing that we're going to review together in this book are: 1, principle of perception. Number 2, principle of choice. Number 3, principle of vacuum. 4, principle of optimism. 5, principle of expectation. 6, principle of harmony. 7, principle of empowerment. 8, principle of boomerang. 9, principle of magnetism. 10, principle of inner guru. And today I'm going to share with you an exercise from the principle of boomerang. And this is in alignment with what I just shared with you relative to my anniversary and putting it out there in the universe that I'm very grateful for my husband and I want to wish him a very happy anniversary. So this is how the boomerang exercise works. We do not send out positive energy for the sole purpose of getting something in return. We follow the principle of the boomerang because of a genuine self-love and love for others. Below, you can set some personal goals in each of the designated areas. And I'm going to list this in the description below so that you don't have to worry about frantically trying to scribble down what I'm sharing with you, what I'm asking you to do, basically. So step number 1, it's a sentence stem. These are all sentence stem completions that you're going to do. Number 1 is I will send positive thoughts to someone today. State the person and the thought. So you're going to write down that person that you're going to send positive vibes to and what those thoughts, what those positive vibes are. And then number 2, I will say something constructive to someone today. State the person and the words you're going to say. So this is where you're going to write down, obviously, who that person is and what you're going to say, and then you're going to follow through and actually do it. And then number 3, I will feel something good toward someone today. State the person and the feelings. And number 4, I will do a kind deed for someone today. State the person and the actions. Once you've actually achieved the 4 goals, identify your feelings. Chances are that your boomerang has already come back to you through the realization that giving is as fulfilling as receiving. You can build giving and helping into your life on a regular basis by acting as a volunteer worker for a favorite organization, sponsoring a needy child from a developing country, donating to charities, or lending a helping hand to someone in need. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with those who are downtrodden helps them and you grow by leaps and bounds. As you give, you receive. As you bestow, you acquire. As you share, you prosper. All the spiritual riches of the universe will come to you as you practice these principles in your daily affairs. Complete this exercise by journaling your thoughts and your feelings. So that's the boomerang exercise. And I hope that you go ahead and complete that for yourself today because you will absolutely benefit. And like I said, it's absolutely in alignment, not only with what I shared about my husband, putting that out into the universe, those thoughts, those feelings, but it's also in alignment with the laws of the universe and many of the other concepts that I share with you and that I teach about on this channel and in this private membership area. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I wish you a very beautiful and a blessed day.